Got a new tattoo. It's on my back though, so I can't be bothered to get that out for you to look at. Alright, spring racing plans. The key things that are going on over the course of spring are a couple of local race leagues. So the Trunce starts back up again, and if you've been following for a little while, you'll know that I won the FSEN age category in the Trunce last year. So I've got a title to defend. Trunce is a race league that takes place through spring, over summer, and it's every like 2 or 3 weeks, depending a bit on how the races are spaced. It's the same route every time. It's a very silly route. It has 3 river crossings, a couple of pretty gnarly downhills, and some solid uphills. So it's a course I really enjoy. It's a lot of fun, and I really like racing the Trunce. Last year I won somewhat on participation points. So you get points if you turn up and you're in the top 20 in your age cat, I think. And then you get points depending on where you placed. So you get points for turning up, basically. And you also get points if you PB on the course. And I PB'd 4 times last year. So that basically just gave me loads of points. And no one else was able to catch up because no one else had turned up to every single race or PB'd 4 times. This year I do have my work cut out a bit if I want to keep getting PBs and if I want to continue placing fairly well. I feel like last year the field wasn't especially competitive for whatever reason. I don't know whether that'll be different this year. I might have a harder job hanging on to the trophy, but we'll see. I am ready and excited for the challenge. The other race league that's happening is the South Yorkshire Road League. Now, I won't be able to do all 4 races, which is a little bit unfortunate because if I can't do the last one, I can't get like an individual placing, which is a bit frustrating. But if I do the other 3, I can get points for my team, which I am more than happy to redline myself around a couple of 8k races just to get some points for Valley Hill. So I'll be doing that. They are, 8k, 5-mile road races. I'll be doing the first 3 of them, just not the final. And with the plan to just basically run as hard as I feel like I can on the day. So these things are going to be good fun, good stimulus. It's not going to be optimal training because obviously if you're racing really regularly, that's harder than if you're like doing workouts and stuff. So it's going to be hard work trying to keep it all together, I think, over spring. Because there are other things going on aside from just those 2 race leagues as well. All right, so I'm doing Lincoln 10k. I still haven't decided how I'm going to approach it because obviously I'm still recovering from the ultra really, and I've not done any like 10k work. So I basically signed up to this because I've not done it before and people seem to like it. I've heard good things about it as a race, so I thought, all right, Lincoln's not very far away. We'll do the Lincoln 10k. What I think I will do is see if I can hang on to PB pace for the first 5k and then just kind of see how it's going. And I honestly don't know how that's going to feel at the minute. I feel like last time I ran a 10k at Doncaster, I PB'd and I felt fine afterwards, like I hadn't really gone into the well for that. So there's clearly a lot of like room for improvement with my 10k times, which means I could maybe PB again at Lincoln, but I haven't done any specific training for it. So I just don't know. It's going to be a complete sort of just see how it goes. And I will have raced twice that week before getting to the race day. So we'll see. This is going to be a bit of a theme for the spring. Like I'm just going to be having a bit of fun with it. I'm excited to just run fast and have fun and enjoy myself a bit after a winter of not really racing and kind of doing a lot of slower stuff. After Lincoln, it's mostly just Trunce and Road League still. But I am looking at doing a couple of fell races. I might do a hooded horse fell race because I've not done that one before. And I'm probably going to do Kinder Downfall because I've not done that one before, but also it's my friend's birthday weekend that weekend, so I'm going to go run Kinder Downfall with her. That won't be a race effort, that'll be a nice outing, I think is the aim. I don't know, it depends how hard Harriet's planning on running it, I suppose. I am also contemplating entering the Loxley Lash, which is a series of 3 5k races in Sheffield. Now, I historically don't like racing 5k, it's miserable, but last time I kind of did a a race-ish effort 5k. I accidentally ran my third fastest 5k time ever, and I felt fine doing that. So I don't know whether just to enter the Loxley Lash and just kind of see how that feels. It is a relatively fast race course, so they have 3 waves. I will be in the last wave because I can't run 5k under 20 minutes, and I feel like that it might drag me around to some fast 5k times, so we'll see. Like, I'm not planning on doing any sort of specific workouts or particularly specific training over spring. I'm just going to be kind of building my mileage gradually and racing, which is what I did last year, and I had really good fun doing that. So I'm probably just going to do that again and not take it too seriously, and just sort of see where I can go off fairly non-specific training. Yeah, so much busier racing schedule than is maybe wise, but I think it will be fun. It was fun last year, and really after I've done like a really long race at the start of spring and had a winter of just long training, this is the sort of thing I enjoy doing, and it just really gets me kind of back into the groove and helps me sort of just enjoy my running a bit more until autumn comes back around and I lock in and I'm doing things in a bit more structured and serious manner. So I think that's kind of how it's going to go most years. Like, the autumn and winter will be a bit more serious and then spring and summer I'm just going to be silly and race as much as I want to, I think. So absolutely not recommended training structure. From my perspective as a coach, doing what I'm doing is maybe not like sensible, but also it's not like I'm an elite athlete or anything, so I don't really need to worry too much about optimizing my race performance. I will obviously continue doing all my strength training and stuff alongside this, so I'm really not too worried about the impact it's going to have on my body. I feel like I'm pretty physically prepared for this kind of stuff, and obviously if I do find myself feeling a bit rough at any point, I'll just take it a bit easier, maybe just go and do the races purely for fun and not really worry about times at all, but we'll see. We'll see. So much to look forward to. I'm really excited again. I don't know whether it's just like the weather getting better, spring coming out, the sun coming out. I'm just feeling really ready to run again, and I'm really excited for the spring and the summer, to be honest. But anyway, if you've got any races that you've got coming up, or if you are doing the Trunce or the South Yorkshire Road League, give me a shout, and pop any races that you're looking forward to down in the comments below and let me know what you're up to. Hitting the ground running next week with a 3-race week. It's going to be, I'm going to be pretty exhausted by the end of that, I think. But anyway, I will catch you next time.